Thanks for coming down. For us, I think, I mean, Ilhan will elaborate a little bit more later, but I think the mood within the camp is positive. It's calm. It's a lot of excitement, but a lot of calmness as well. We're just very excited to go out there and play in front of a full crowd and full stadium, and hopefully we bring a good performance and bring us into Thailand with a good situation. So very focused, very calm, but a lot of excitement as well.
Yeah, hi everyone. Long time no see. Yeah, the mood in the camp is amazing. I think everyone knows what the task is now. We have 2 legs against Thailand. I think everyone's ready to give their all, and we know how big this game is. Like every other game, it's just another game. But of course, we know we have to put up good performance at home, and yeah, the fans will be vital as well. And we can't wait to go out there and put up a good performance, and hopefully we'll get a good result.
Thank you. We now open up the floor. Can we have the first question?
Hi guys, obviously a lot of excitement over the last couple of days over the tickets. So of course, Gavin, I have to ask you, I'm sure you know as well about the situation of the scalpers, but a lot of fans weren't able to get tickets as well. So maybe you can share your thoughts on that, and Ilhan as well. Yeah.
Yeah, first and foremost, I think within the group, I mean, if given a choice, we would rather have tickets to go to genuine supporters, right? That's the premise. But again, I think to answer those kind of more specific questions, there are people in the association that their jobs are meant to solve this. But for us, internally, when we see the clamour for tickets and the tickets being sold out, I don't know, in under 7 minutes or something, for us it's so heartening, to receive such support, and for us it just motivates us even more, because tomorrow when we go out there, we really want to put out a performance that's worthy of such support, and because to have such overwhelming demand for tickets, I mean, yeah, it's a very nice feeling. So we want to translate that into a level of performances, the level of performance that everybody can be proud of, really.
Yeah, for me, obviously, it's not nice to see that some people couldn't get their tickets. But of course, on the other side, on the good side, I think it shows that Singaporeans do care about the football here. And as a player, to see this type of things happening, on the good side, I would say, is that it makes the players want to push even more and to give back to the fans that can't come to the game tomorrow. But of course, we have them in their hearts, and I'm sure there will be other live streams where you guys can watch. But of course, out there on the pitch, I can assure you that the players will give 110% tomorrow. And yeah, I think it's good for Singapore football to see this type of things, and hopefully in the Singapore Premier League as well. So yeah, for me as a player, it's very heartening, like Coach Gavin said. And yeah, just can't wait to go out there and enjoy the game.
Thank you. Next question.
Hi, Coach. Just want to talk to you about, you said before, stats, you can make what of it you will. The stats facing us is we've lost last 10 games against Thailand, and they have yet to concede a goal, 4 wins for them. So that surely must form already done your team talk for you, you feel, to break this streak. And also you mentioned earlier, to bring a good situation to Thailand. So what would be a good situation for you? Thanks.
Yeah, first and foremost, I think a good situation for us is where we are a little bit closer to getting past the hurdle at the end of the second leg, right? So regardless of that. But again, going back to your first point, to be honest, first and foremost, like our approach ever since the Asian Cup draw, right? All these numbers, and it just gives you the context. It just informs you, but it doesn't own us. If we allow the numbers to own us, then shame on us. For us, it only informs us of the kind of challenge that we can expect, and then ultimately, and we spoke about it as a team yesterday, is that ultimately the only number is one, that we're focused on the next one, which is the next game, and that's our responsibility now. So we are responsible for the game tomorrow and all the games subsequently ahead of us. And so all we can do is to put our attention to what's important, and that's us and the next game.
Hi, Coach. The common sentiment is that playing at home in the second leg is always better. At least that's how the tournament is being structured. So firstly, do you agree with that? And how important is it for you to turn playing at home first into an advantage so you can bring that momentum into Bangkok?
Yeah, funny you said that, because I actually read a scientific paper done on this yesterday. just part of the homework, right? No, but okay, yes, the stats have shown, but not by great margins, that you have an advantage in the second league if you play at home. But again, there are many different considerations, right? Is it it depends on the tournament format, etc., etc. But ultimately, stats have also shown that if you get a good result, if the home team in the first leg gets a good result, then when you go in second leg, the pressure is on the second home team, right? And that's something that we want to try to achieve, because if we can get a good performance today and then we can bring that to Thailand, and then again the pressure is on them when we get there, and then for us to do our job, then we'll just focus on us again and continue to do what we do.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Ilhan. A question for Coach, a bit of a two-parter. So first one, following on what David asked about, you said the numbers don't own the team and don't own you. Would it be extra special if we come away with a victory? So that's the first part of the question. The second part of the question is about how the team has changed, because obviously we played Thailand November last year. It's 3-2 result before the Kai Tak. How has the team changed since then? Thank you.
Your first question was.
So obviously you said the numbers don't.
Yeah.
Right? But will it be anything extra special?
Yeah, no, listen, if we get a performance and the result follows, then it's on to the next game. It's only half time, so there's nothing to be too pleased about, to be honest. And then about how the team has grown, I think you guys have the same answer as probably me, right? You've seen it. You've seen the team grow from window to window. The belief, the unity, and when they're out there, they're really one unit. And how people have resonated with that. I think that's the growth this team has shown, and long may that continue.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Ilhan. Sorry. Coach, sorry to bring it back to the scalpers issue, but you reposted Singapore Brigade's post on social media along with a few other players. So could you just share maybe what can fans expect of possible mitigation in future games on such issues?
Yeah, again, they're clever people to manage that. Ultimately, our job is to put out performances out there for the fans, and I'm sure the federation will work with relevant authorities or whoever to manage this situation and try to get more of our fans in. And yeah, but for us, our main focus is to give the fans another new memory tomorrow night.
I got one question for each of you. That's all right. Gavin, I think the scenario is basically exactly what happened in 2012 final, not semi-final. Like you mentioned, that important first league win set the stage to complete the job done in the second league, even though Singapore lost 1-0. Just want to talk about drawing from that memory. Obviously, just more than 14 years ago, so there's no relevant direct history, but looking at the result, what can the team draw on it? And what were 22-year-old Gavin Lee's memories of that game? And Ilhan, following on, Anthony Hudson just now mentioned he's been messaging you throughout the tournament. He says the friendship has to be put to one side for this game, but maybe talk to us a bit about that relationship, those messages. He says he's been sending you jokes as well.
Yeah, go first. Yeah, Coach Anthony is an amazing guy, amazing coach. I have a really good relationship with him on and off the pitch. I think when we was in BG, I got my joy of playing football back with him. He understands me very well, and yeah, he's been very annoying on Instagram, always texting me, but in a good way, because he's seen how far the Singapore team has come, and he's always following me and Iksan. So for me, tomorrow is going to be a big game. I'm going to focus on myself and the team, but of course, it's nice to go up against Coach Anthony, and I have so much respect for him and the team as well, Team Thailand. So, yeah, can't wait for the game tomorrow.
That was the one where Faraz got the pen, right? And retook the pen. Yeah, over here. Yeah. I mean, the fond memory was the fan reactions and the relationship between the team and the fans, really. And I think that sort of support is something that I think all these players yearn for, and we're one step closer. And tomorrow night is another opportunity to bring us closer to that. And trust me, right, that the boys really want to succeed, not just for them, not just for their families, but for all the people that have been supporting so far. And again, going back to the demand for tickets, just show you how much the team has grown. Because I think I said this after the last game, it's like the strength of this team is the team, but the fans are a big part of the team. And the beauty of this is window on window, the team is growing bigger and bigger because we have gotten, I think, more and more support, and we want to continue to do that. And tomorrow night, it'll be so important that the team does their job, right? The fans will bring the noise, bring the emotions, and that's what they will do. But for us, really, is to go out there and bring our performance worthy of that support that the fans have been giving us.
I got a question each for Ilhan and Coach. Coach, I'll come to you first. Song Yong suspended for tomorrow. I know he's an important player to you. How are you feeling in terms of coping with his absence? Has the week with the team, a bit of extended period compared to some of the other games, helped you prep for it? Coach can answer first, then I'll ask Ilhan.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've been in this position before. It's all part of the game, right? Unfortunately, Song is not available, just like Kyoga wasn't against Indonesia, and we just had to find the best solution given the situation and context. And yeah, I mean, having the extra period definitely helped us to think our decisions through, right? And then maybe experiment a little bit on the pitch to see if it's the best potential outcome, best possible lineup and solution for the Thailand game. And so, but I think regardless, I think we have shown in this competition that we have players who step up at different moments, playing different roles. So that will happen again tomorrow night.
And Ilhan, similar sort of question. I think we were in this room and you said you and Song have quite a special relationship. How much are you going to miss him on the pitch? How confident are you that the coach has a game plan to recover from his absence? And second part to that is there's been a bit of an extended break. From a player's perspective, does that break momentum, or is there a chance to recharge and go again?
Going to Song's question, I think it's not only going to be me missing him on the pitch. I think it's the fans and the team as well, because we know how big of an impact he can be to our team. And yeah, everything he does for the team is amazing. So for us, yes, it's going to be a big miss, but it's also a chance for another player to step up. And like I said, we are a team at the end of the day. Everyone has to do their part. And yeah, unfortunate for Song to pick up another yellow card to miss this game, but it's football. So, and your second question, what is it?
About the break. Is that a break momentum or give you a chance to recharge and go again?
For me, I love it because I think the boys have been very tired, and the back-to-back schedule and the traveling and everything like that. But yeah, for me, it doesn't matter. I think we are still going to go out there and try and do our best. Whether it's 2 days, 3 days, we are professionals. It's our job, so go out there and enjoy football.
Question for Ilhan. Your coach previously spoke about how nobody really gave you guys a chance at the start of the tournament, but here you guys are still speaking to us even after Vietnam, after Indonesia. So is that underdog tag something that motivates you to go out there to prove the doubters and even the odds wrong?
I think firstly, we have to believe in ourselves, and that's what we did since day one. Nobody knew that we could qualify for the Asia Cup. We did it. Obviously, we haven't done anything yet so far, but the boys are still hungry and always motivated to do even more. So yeah, going back to your question, I think firstly we have to believe in ourselves, and we've done that, and we're going to continue believing in ourselves and getting people on board to believe in us, and I think it's going in the right direction, and we just can't stop and enjoy the game tomorrow. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Gavin, what do you make of Thailand? Obviously not their strongest spot, but you know that their factory line of young talent just seems to be churning new and new prospects. Obviously they have a young attack, all very talented players, you know. So obviously while Thailand are not at their strongest, you know, what do you think the threat they will still pose tomorrow? Thank you.
Firstly, isn't there a quota to the number of questions you can ask? No, but listen, jokes aside, I mean, this Thailand team, like you said, they're very young, talented front line in midfield as well, but backed by experienced players at the back. And you have seen in the last 4 group games, they they have kept clean sheets, and so there's a testament to their defensive work. But at the same time, the speed they have up front and their ability to keep the ball in midfield, the typical Thai players, really. And so, yeah, listen, like, we respect them as our opposition, but we respect ourselves even more for the growth that we have. So again, we put our attention on us, we focus on our plan, and we go out there and do our jobs tomorrow.